Alright, boys and girls, welcome to episode 15 of our Metal Gear Solid 2 Let's Play. I don't know why I did an accent, I just felt compelled to do it.
Do you know?
So, we are finally
Unlike an Italian accent, that one was
You've heard of him?
never racist. Never funny and always racist.
Anything.
Yes,
No, I got the name mixed up with
anyways,
someone else.
after getting our gear
What do you
and
mean,
our
forget
gun,
it?
Just what I said.
we're
Forget
inside
it.
of the
I-
big
Talk to you
Shell 1
later,
core.
kid.
Yeah. Nothing personnel, kid.
And so in this episode, we try to reach Richard Ames, the
Right.
secret
Make contact with
Service.
Ames
Secret
and obtain
Service agent.
information about the
Um,
president. You're in
so,
the Shell 1 core now.
I don't
Ames
think this is
being held
actually
on
mentioned
B1.
at
Head
all
for
in the
B1.
game. I don't even think like cool secret codec conversation will reveal this to you.
Okay.
But Secret Service agent Ames is like married to another Metal Gear character who matters a lot. So
Wait, okay.
he's married to Natasha Romanesco. She's one of your
Oh.
people who's on the radio in Metal Gear Solid 1.
Yeah.
She's like, I forget what her job is. She's not the like save person. And
No,
she's not the. I think she's like the weapons. Like she's just constantly
That
telling you
could
about the
be,
weapons
yeah.
or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, yeah. Apparently they're married. Also, it's come up at least once or twice. The like book in the Shadow of Shadow Moses. She wrote that book. So
Okay.
her like presence continues to like haunt this game, despite her not being like mentioned by name once.
Huh.
I don't even know like where that information is. I don't know if it's in like an
Yeah.
art source book or something, but I'm pretty sure they don't mention it in this game.
Interesting.
I did a pretty bad job of like fishing for codec calls in that spot, but I don't think it ever came up. Anyways, before we can go get Ames, we have to get a directional microphone. And so, I'm down here again.
Nice
There's a-
bird. I wonder if that'll be important later.
Pony bird.
Chekhov's bird. I want my
That bird causing me to waste so much fucking time this episode. We'll get there.
I want my bird. Yeah, you want to watch Iron Man 2? I was listening to a podcast recently about Iron Man 2. And I was like, I want to watch Iron Man 2.
It's like, when do you watch it? Like, Iron Man 3, you can watch it every Christmas because it's a Christmas film.
Yeah. Well, yeah,
What?
Iron Man 3 is a classic Christmas movie.
It
but
is
like,
a classic Christmas
Yeah,
film.
when's
People
the...
forget
when's-
this, but it's a classic.
Write in the comments, what is like the best time, what's the seasonally appropriate time to watch Iron Man 2?
I should point out Police Knots, just another game that Hideo Kojima directed on, I don't know what system, it's pretty old. So like, it's literally like one of those like home computer, like,
Yeah, I think it's just like a
literally just like a computer
PC game such as it was.
So I get another box, activate the nerd. Haha, that's a
It's a great joke.
great
Did you
joke.
come up with that? So you got the trophy
Yeah.
box collector.
Yeah, I did.
Hey, Pliskin, were you really a SEAL?
That's what I told you.
But
But what?
nothing.
Listen, kid, you're on a mission. Thinking about anything else can get you killed.
He's right, you know.
Good morning.
Yeah, there's this cool talking bird here.
Time for a treat.
We'll see what the bird's deal is like a long time from now, but anyways, we got the direction.
You have the directional microphone.
As the
According
girl-
to
Yes.
our information, Ames has a pacemaker. This should make his cardiac pattern fairly distinct. Use the directional microphone to locate it.
Sure. Let me get the deep mic.
What's up?
So I spent a bunch of time staring at this bird. This bird, it belongs to a character who we haven't met yet,
Yeah.
and we'll meet. Geez, probably not for a while.
Yeah.
But
Very important character. Not...
anyways,
Time for a treat.
I completely ruined my life here by trying to listen to it with the directional microphone. So the thing about that bird is that like it repeats most of the same things over and over. It's like the thing about like Mercury, it's like good morning, give me a treat, whatever. It also has some like more rare like secret lines that I'm trying to hear, and I just can't do it. So I enter in order to get fucking killed here. I died.
Are you all right?
It happens.
Answer me. Raiden!
But, anyways, so what gimmicks does this bird have? For one, with the directional microphone, there's like a command you can give. It's like, are you Ames? To like help you find Ames once you get inside of that room.
Right.
You can do that to the bird and it will be like, are you Ames? Which is kind of funny.
That's fun.
But then also, I just stop up in front of these lockers here.
Konami eyes.
So you might have seen that in that like central room, there's a guy who's just like looking at girls on the computer. And you can even see here that on top of this locker, there's like something up there. So I spent a lot of time in this episode trying and failing to get the line to trigger, but eventually the bird will say something about like on top of the locker or whatever. So that guard who is like looking at girls on the computer is like clearly just like looking at porn at work, and the bird will like tell you where all his like porn is stashed, which is on top of the locker.
Gotcha.
Reactivate the nerd. You know how it is.
You know how it is.
How? How?
Who is Hal?
I mean,
Hello?
I know who that is.
We can't joke.
Oh no, I wasn't even going for that. Sorry. No, I was just like, I was saying like, I don't want to spoil it for the audience.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In case, you know, for whoever watching that hasn't played this game before.
But they know that from playing Metal Gear Solid 1. Is his name ever?
Now, I think it only comes up if you get the ending with him. Because
Yeah, you're right. You're totally right. You only get
again,
in
the true
like,
ending. That's the one that I got when I played that
you only
game.
get it in the gay marriage ending.
Yeah.
Venus and Cancer, Max.
Time for a treat.
Max, you're always talking about like astronomy.
Yeah, I am a Cancer, actually.
What's up?
But that's my sun sign, anyway.
Venus?
Sorry, I know this sounds like I know things about astrology. I really don't. I just know that I'm a Cancer. I guess I did do my birth chart recently.
Morning.
I can just talk about that for the rest of the episode if you want.
Be fine. Max, talk about the drink we're drinking.
Oh, this? So it's a drink. It's a drink in need of a name. Comment in if you have any good ideas for what to call
let's
this
get the
drink.
audience to help name this drink. This is like our new devilish creation. It's so good.
It's but no, it's tequila and root beer,
Yeah.
specifically A&W. But I don't think that matters
Some
much.
nice-
I feel like it would be good with like
Some
a
nice
March or
dark
something,
tequila and then some A&W root beer. Both
too. Yeah, specifically like a dark.
both
dark
imported
tequila.
outside of the country into Japan.
Yeah. Yep.
But good as fuck.
Yeah. It works. I mean, tequila Coke is like a thing. Well, it's a thing in Japan at least. I don't know if it's a thing anywhere else in the world.
So trying to like figure out how to get these like porn eggs. I just killed this guy for a little bit of privacy. All my viewers, if you are, of course, above the legal age to drink, I would like you to, at some point, for yourself.
I would say this episode is best enjoyed with a tequila root beer.
Oh, absolutely.
Also, if you have any ideas for what to call a drink consisting of tequila and root beer, like I guess like it is just a tequila root beer. It's like a whiskey Coke is just a whiskey Coke, or like a Jack and Coke or whatever. But
Yeah,
like,
I feel like this is like better than that.
I mean, it is because I think that root beer tastes better than Coke. I don't even hate Coke necessarily. I just prefer root beer. I wonder.
In a past life, I would have said I don't like root beer, but I moved to this country and just for some reason was like, what if I tried root beer again for the first time since I was like 2 years old? What if I actually enjoyed it? And I did.
It's the best soda. Like, without a doubt.
It's so good.
It's not even close.
Yeah. So finally, it like occurs to me, I can just like kick this thing and like a million porn eggs fly off of it.
Yes.
Which,
There you go.
I wasted my last one rather anticlimactically, just
Yeah.
like reading it during Batman fight, but we'll try to use these more and more this way later. At this point, I'm like, hey, wasn't me. Like, somebody was being sus and floor 2 of the strut bay.
I saw Raiden bend.
Reinforcements are on the way to the front of the elevator on B2 of the show 1 core. Intensify the level of security.
Enough said.
That's all you need to say. Amogus. I'm biting my tongue right now not to say it. The fucking...
I wish I knew what you were talking about.
The fucking
Pattern recognized. You
copy
Oh,
pasta.
God.
I'm biting my tongue not to say it.
No one needs to do that shit.
No. Also, you can bleep his name if you want. I don't know. I don't feel like I need, like, fans getting mad at me in the comments. Or maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe that's my new beef. Maybe I'm just... Maybe that's who I am now.
You don't want fans yelling at you.
I don't think I do.
Just like blinded by their love for the.
Blinded for their desire to be the...
This section should be like really easy. Like there's just one guard who's really separate from everybody else. He's right by the retinal scanner. But instead, because you know I'm doing a let's play, I try to take a nice little like world tour for the viewers, and then do something really stupid here.
Yeah. LP funds, I believe, is the scientific term for it.
Yeah. You know, I'm an entertainer. I gotta entertain people.
Say that again.
So everyone's always saying, "Here we are now, entertainment." Of course.
You smell that?
Yeah, I do. Like a lot of the other parts of the ship in the first chapter, like all those magazines are destructible.
Right. That was a choice.
Yeah, so here's what like the M4 shit does. You just like kill people with it. No, is that
good?
Is that super useful? No, because it makes a ton of noise.
Yeah.
It does help you in the weird case where like you're completely cornered. The only thing you can do is fight back.
Yeah.
Which happens enough.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a panic button, like... That's a really funny image.
Yeah. They had no clue.
They didn't know what hit them.
I don't think I've triggered this, but if you do like run into any guards on like anywhere in this shell, your like uniform falls off.
Oh yeah,
People get mad at you.
Okay.
It's like, huh? Or if you like, even if you do anything weird, like you just start like aiming down your sights and stuff, like you're holding the correct gun, all that, like you just start aiming down your sights or just start doing like somersaults, they're just gonna get mad at you. Here I just do the normal thing the guards do, which is stare at a wall.
Blend right in.
I'm just vibing. I'm vibing, the guards are vibing. 3 of them are dead, but I'm vibing.
It's fine. Oh, there we go. Literally just happened.
For some reason they fail to shoot a man to death, which is lying forever.
Yeah. It happens. Matt, do you think you could shoot a man to death if you were lying on the ground right in front of you?
He was as beautiful as Raiden now, I don't think I could.
Exactly.
Or it's like, and honestly, just anybody wearing a suit that looks like that, just be like, what's your fucking deal? That's who looks like it puts pressure on his torso.
Unfortunate.
Game over.
speaking of Raiden being beautiful, something that just randomly happened to me, like,
Okay, I don't know where this is going.
I don't even know what caused it. If I was like tweeting about Raiden or something, or but like I found the like hardcore Raiden community of Twitter.
Interesting.
It's like a big like cluster of accounts who just like all love Raiden. They're not like only posting shit about Raiden and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, they're posting other stuff too, but like
Just the like Raiden.
also like have like Raiden like profile pictures and just like Raiden like
Interesting.
usernames and just talking about Raiden all the time.
Interesting.
And like of course they're like the obvious expected, like they're just like young queer people just like obsessed with this like beautiful man.
I mean, yeah. Like, understand.
just, like, very-
who wouldn't be?
Very fascinating stuff. I just like thought a bunch randomly. It's like, I just like to see what people who also like Raiden are tweeting about. And it's just like, I love Kaoru from Evangelion, because of course.
I mean, because of course. Yeah, okay, sure. Of course.
Or just like, this week's Scrungle of the month is Raiden from Metal Gear Solid 2. And I'm like, I know what those words mean.
Yeah, I do. So man, I'm with it. I'm young. I'm hip.
I made it to the cell. So
Wait, I
I get
actually know
weird.
what
I get a
Scrungle
really
means.
weird version of this scene because I like somehow accidentally take my uniform off, and then that just carries over to the scene. I just like walk in.
Right,
like,
because
hey,
normally you're like wearing the guard
yeah,
uniform.
I just walk in like, hey everybody.
walk into the club like, hey, what up?
Right. One of
I
those
got a big
hostages
cock.
in there
Walk into the club like, what up? I got a big cock.
is Ames. The only
Yeah.
thing we know is that
Got a
Ames wears
PhD.
a pacemaker.
Huh?
His heartbeat
A
should
pretty
sound
huge
different
dick.
from other people's, so use the directional microphone to locate.
I'm just happy that we've had back-to-back,
Once you
like,
recognize
Macklemore
Ames'
references in
keep
episodes
the
now.
microphone pointed
Let's
toward
keep the
him.
streak
Then
going.
push the action button and call out to
I
him.
was making a like Kanye.
If it really is
type
Ames,
presentation.
Oh, yeah.
should respond in
Yeah, I
the
think so.
wrong
Yeah.
person.
The
Oh,
guards
yeah.
may get suspicious
No, I was
of
making a
what you
stupider
said.
reference. I was making a Macklemore reference.
Try to be sure before you take the risk.
I think from here on out we should try to have a
Don't call out
Macklemore
to a
reference
hostage
every
with the
episode.
action
I don't know that
button
many
until
things
you're
about
fairly-
Macklemore.
Oh, me neither. This is going to be a real struggle. I've used up basically like
Switch the
2 of the
microphone
3.
for
The
an
next
intake
one's going to be a
and
same
get
love
out of
joke.
there
After
before
that, I'm
the guard
out.
gets suspicious. If you're discovered inside, they'll cut off your retreat and call in the reinforcements. You won't make it out of the
So
room.
we're in the room with all the
The mission will be
hostages,
over if you're
and
discovered. Don your disguise and look for Ames while
there's a
deflecting the
lot
enemy's
more
suspicion.
going on in this room that I actually interact with.
This room has a lot of stuff in it.
I tried to interact with it more and just died a lot. I did a lot of. There's a lot of cut content that I like, just of me dying in this room, trying to just achieving nothing and dying.
Release the Raiden dying cut.
But this is the Raiden dying cut. Anyways,
You're Ames, aren't you?
yeah, so you can this microphone and you can press triangle to ask. You're Ames, aren't you? If you ask the wrong person, they'll just be like, what the fuck are you doing? But there's also like a lot of other weird interactions with these hostages. For example, you can take the coolant spray and just like spray them with it, and they just start flipping out.
Now who was it?
It was.
Jack! Jack!
As I was saying, there's this like
yeah.
lady next to this table here. Maybe I'll be able to point her out.
Yeah.
She's got her legs splayed in a really weird way. I will not insert any footage of this like I normally do. Basically, if you like shoot her with a sleep dart, Hideo Kojima or somebody at Kojima Productions, being like a war criminal, she like spreads her legs really hard, and then you can get a bunch of like really miserable conversations with the Colonel and Rose.
Jack, how's the mission going?
Sounds bad.
I'm not gonna show here. It's too
Fine.
criminal.
Is
but-
that it?
Look, I
It's
really
out there
don't feel
somewhere.
like talking about the mission. At least with you. I want to talk
And
about
there's also
something
like
else.
just a bunch more ways to
Okay, then.
antagonize all
Let's
these
talk about
hostages,
you.
but
Me?
Yeah, your least favorite subject.
say we just call Rose.
That's not...
Oh,
Get in
yeah?
a fight.
Then go ahead and say something.
Like what?
Anything. Tell me something about yourself.
I can't think of anything interesting
tell
to
me something
say.
about yourself.
Why do you want to talk about me so badly?
Because I'm curious.
But why?
Is it really that strange to want to know more about someone you love?
No, it's not strange, but...
You know, sometimes I... Oh, look, now we're talking about me, not you. Why won't you tell me anything? About what you were like as a child? What kind of things you like to do? What
Men
kind
will
of people
literally
your parents
infiltrate the
were?
big shell
I've
instead of
never
going to
heard them
therapy.
talk about any of that. Why? Don't you think it's just a little bit unusual that I don't know anything about my own boyfriend's past?
Rose, when I get back, I'll tell you everything.
Is that a promise?
Yes, it's a promise.
Can't wait for Jack to be back. Anyways, our episode does not end there, actually. You a little bit more fun, having fun. Yeah, that's the lady I was talking about. Just like
Yeah, okay.
you can already see where it's like.
I mean,
just going
yeah,
wrong.
like...
There's Ames right there. He's chilling. But instead, I'm just out here running around, having a good time. Alright, yeah, I do antagonize this guy. Okay. I wasn't sure exactly what I do in this episode. It's like, yeah, I'll torture this man. Fuck it. It's funny. It's for the viewers.
You think torture's funny?
Spraying a man with, like, nitrous oxide? Yeah, it's very funny. Liquid nitrogen. And then I take out my directional microphone to talk to Ames, but fortunately I guess he touches the guards, and I die.
Still Snoop Dogg and D.I. Guess who's back? Still doing that shit, Andre? Oh, for sure. Yeah. Check me out. It's still Dre Day. AK. Though I've grown a lot, can't keep it home a lot. Cause when I frequent the spots that I'm known to rock, you hear the bass from the truck when I'm on the block. Ladies, they pay homage, but haters say Dre fell off. How? My last album was The Chronic. They wanna know if he still got it. They say raps change. They wanna know how I feel about it. You ain't up on pain. Dr. Dre is the name. I'm ahead of my game. Still